Hi Leo, welcome to your August 2020 reading. For this one, I will be pulling an oracle card first to set the tone for the reading. It'll be kind of a main energy. And then I will do a tarot spread for you. In the description box below, I will provide links to my Etsy shop where I sell handmade jewelry, my email, and social media. Okay, Leo, for the Oracle card, I will be using the Fairies Oracle by Brian Froud and Jessica Macbeth. So let's see what the fairies have to say to Leo at this time. G.U. the Slow. Okay. G.U. the Slow. G.U. the Slow. In any case, this guy is calling upon you to slow things down. Take a look around you. Take everything in. And to move slowly in something that you're doing. Or he could just be, it could be something that you're doing, but that you're doing too quickly. But it could also be, just in general, just take some time, slow down, smell the flowers, that kind of thing. Okay, let me see what the book has to say about this. 43, which is a 7, which is the number of wisdom. It talks about searching for knowledge. It's a thoughtful number, a scientific number. So, maybe you just need to slow down and kind of search for knowledge about something. Maybe you're questioning something and you just kind of need to slow down to get the answer. Just keep your eye out. Pay attention to what's around you. G.U. the Slow, cycles of time, slowness, waiting, and patience. G.U. is the gnome of slow process. How long is it going to take for that water to wear that rock away? How much has the mountain grown or eroded in the last millennium? G.U. is there, watching attentively, making certain that things don't happen too fast, resulting in a slipshod job. He is who he watches the way. Sorry. Oh, geez. Speak. It is he who watches the waves slowly encroach on the shore, wearing away the cliffs. Elsewhere, to keep things in balance, he watches certain mountains grow slowly taller. Okay. And he says, slow down, sit back in your chair and think a little. Why are you going so fast? What do you hope to gain from it? Are you metaphorically trying to push the river? What kind of stress is being created in your life by hurrying? The presence of Jiu in a reading indicates that the situation or issue is part of a long process that cannot well be hurried. It is important to settle in for a long haul and to set a pace that you can maintain for as long as needed, while remaining relaxed and patient. If you're short on patience, try cultivating your acquaintance with the singer of the chalice. That's another card in this deck, and it talks about love, like unconditional love. You will find life much more delightful if you do. Jiu himself clearly does, to judge from his face. And he does. I mean, he looks like super peaceful. He's just kind of hanging out, watching things, not making any rash decisions, not hurrying about. He's like the Ents, not being too hasty. All right, Leo, let's get into the tarot spread. I'm going to use the Good Tarot to do this one. Why is it that you need to slow down? Maybe if you slow down and take a step back, you'll find your answer to something. Maybe your answer can't come to you yet. It's not time to get your answer. Not enough information. More information needed. Okay, current energies for Leo. The Five of Air, which is the Five of Swords. So in this deck, the suits are represented by their element. So this is the Five of Swords, air energy, which represents mental conflict, regarding a change, perhaps. 5 is the number of change and variety. So you are in a mental state of conflict about something. What's crossing this energy for Leo? The Ten of Earth, stability. You are worried about your stability with something, maybe a job. Maybe you're in a state of you don't know what to do for work. You don't know where to look for work. You're not sure quite what you want to do, perhaps. And you're worried about money, about being stable. Let's see what else comes out. What's in the past regarding this? What do we have for past? The 9 of Fire, which is the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands talks about having gone through a lot of work, perhaps, or a lot of it's a card of being battle weary. Like you've been fighting for something for a long time and you're exhausted. It can also talk about just being kind of done with something that was very exhausting for you to be doing. You're near completion of something, or I'm kind of feeling like maybe you recently left a job or lost a job because it was just not for you anymore. And now you're worried about stability. You're worried you don't know what you want to do. But Geo says to be patient. Pay attention to what's out there. Yeah, we got the 10 of Fire on the bottom of the deck. So something came to an end, and I'm kind of feeling like it was a job. What's in the immediate future for this situation? What do we have? The Ace of Fire, the Ace of Wands. So yeah, I mean, something new is coming towards you. And fire is a very passionate element. It talks about action as well. So, yeah, be patient. Be patient. Keep your eyes open, though. Be watchful. Just sit back and be watchful for the present time. And because something is going to present itself to you with the Ace of Fire here. You just have to be calm and laid back and patient and watchful for it. Because, I mean, the Ace of Fire is a very, kind of, it's a very passionate energy. So, whatever it is, it's going to grab you. And aces are the beginning of something, or it could represent an offer. So, I mean, this could be something that you're even passionate about, some kind of job offer that you're very passionate about. So what are your passions, Leo? What kind of work would give you this stability and also fulfill your passions? We've had a lot of fire in this reading so far, so let's see. What are hopes in this situation? Hopes. The Six of Water, just the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups can talk about past things. So this, you may be hoping for something from the past to return. Something that you've, done for work in the past. It also talks about security. So obviously you're hoping for security. This Six of Cups talks about self-reflection. Where have I been? Where am I now? Where do I want to go? So that could be something you're hoping for as well. Something to think about while you're in this state of slow over here. Take that time to reflect upon what has made you happy in the past, where you are now, and in regards to that, what do you think you could keep your eye out for that's going to make you happy in the future? Okay, for fears, we have the Fool. So the Fool is Uranus energy. It talks about surprises, changes, spontaneous action. So I'm kind of getting with this Fool in the fears position is that you're afraid of jumping into something, or kind of being lured by something that you're not going to end up liking. So again, don't be spontaneous. Think about it first. Make sure, give it some thought, give it some reflection here with the Six of Water. Don't just jump into something before you've given it time and thought and attention. Now, you don't have to be afraid of these things coming along and you saying no. I know that can be scary when you perhaps don't have any work at the moment. Something comes along, you're like, okay, give it to me, whatever it is, I know that can be tempting. But try to resist that, because I really do see something coming in for you that's going to fulfill passion. Yep. Ace of Water on the bottom of the deck. Emotions. The beginning of something emotionally fulfilling. Excuse me. So we got the Ace of Fire and the Ace of Water here. So, whatever this is could be very fulfilling emotionally and passionately. All right, what do we have for strengths in this situation here? The King of Fire, the King of Wands, passion, action, mature passion. The kings are mature energy, and so, I mean, it looks like you do have the strength in you. You know, this energy is a strength of yours. So I see that, you know, I mean, you're just kind of beaming and busting at the seams almost. And it is a strength for you. You just need to be patient. You know, just remember to be patient. With this energy and your strengths, I can see why you're afraid of the Fool here. Because, you know, if something comes along, you're going to want to jump at the chance. But, you know, it's a mature energy, so use that. It's a mature, passionate energy, a mature taking action energy. We do have a lot of your element in this reading. So, you know, he's looking right at this guy. Hello. Be patient. You can do it. What is the weaknesses in the situation, Leo? What are they? The Chariot. Cancer energy. The Chariot talks about seeing the path ahead, knowing the path ahead. So what I'm getting from this is that you may be having a difficult time with not knowing what's going to happen. It's kind of driving you crazy, Mr. King of Fire over here. You want action, but you need patience. You can't see the path ahead. You're having a hard time feeling the path ahead. But that's what Geo here is trying to tell you to do. Sit back and feel the path. Sit back, be patient, wait, keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, search yourself, self-reflect, and your path will become more clear. We see your desires, or how to get there. Not necessarily, you may know what you want to do. You may know that already, but how to get there may be the issue. Because that's what the Chariot is all about. It's about the journey, the path. Seeing and feeling the path. That's in your weaknesses position. Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. You're having a difficult time with this change. Because the Hanged Man is Neptune energy. It's mystery. I mean, it also stands for gaining knowledge and gaining a totally new perspective, which I think ties into this as well. If you can sit back and search yourself and be patient with this energy here of the G of the slow, then you will gain the knowledge that you need to see your path. The mystery that surrounds this, will be lifted. But with the Hanged Man here, it does suggest, obviously that there's some things are shrouded in mystery right now, which is okay, even though it's driving you nuts. But the Hanged Man also does talk about a new path, a new perspective on something. So that's a good thing. Okay, so for the advice for you, we do have the Queen of Air, Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is an energy of mental strength, being able to balance your emotions and your logic. She's the most logical of all the queens, because queens represent water energy, the emotional, and the Queen of Air is she's emotional, she's nurturing, but she's also very no bullshit, very logical, very head over heart a lot of the time. And I think that's maybe what you need to do, Leo, at this time, is try to concentrate less on your emotional side and more on the logical side. No, that's not really what I'm seeing. I'm really saying what I said before with the balance. Like, you need to create a balance between the emotional and the logical, because I'm kind of seeing you going back and forth from this in this area, trying to balance the logical and the emotional. Like, maybe that you should kind of sit back and be patient, but your passionate side your emotional side wants to move forward. I am getting to that you need to use your logic a little bit more, though. Maybe, you're using your emotional side too much right now. You just need to balance it out by concentrating a little more on bringing in the logical side. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card, and that's going to be the unconscious card. Something that you may not be aware of that's in your vicinity at this time. And we have the Seven of Water. Seven of Water, Seven of Cups, talks about a lot of different options that you're seeing that you think may fill your cup. And they're all different things. And it's creating confusion. And this being in the unconscious position, I'm getting the Seven of Cups can also talk about possibilities. It does sometimes talk about all these different options being confusing, and most of them are illusions and stuff like that. But especially with this Seven of Cups in this deck, it's like she's looking at all these things, and there's so many there's multiple opportunities. I mean, that can make you feel overwhelmed. Even if they're not all, or even if they are all decent opportunities, that I think that if you do have multiple things that you're thinking of, multiple options, then, you could work on narrowing it down. I did just get something, though. With Geo the Slow here, and the Seven of Water in your unconscious position, I'm getting that if you do take this time to slow down and be in this slow energy, then you will start to think about, you'll start to see all these opportunities. You'll be able to kind of sort out which ones might be for you, which ones may not be for you. And you may not even know that that's what's happening, but that's, I'm getting that that's what will begin to happen once you step into this calm, serene, slow energy. All right, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you resonated with this reading. If not, I hope that you gained some insight from it. And feel free to leave me a comment, like, share, and subscribe, please. And go check out my Etsy shop. And thank you so much. And I hope that you join me next time.